and welcome to Off the Rack. I am Sal.
I'm Ethan.
And I'm Ben.
And today's episode is the Marvel Epic Summer Blockbuster, Original Sin #1.
Yep.
We're going to judge this book based on 3 criteria: art, writing, and story. And we're going to ask ourselves, did this issue make us want to read more? Initial impressions of Original Sin #1 by Jason Aaron and Mike Deodato Jr.
I thought it was cool. I thought the art was great. For future times, I'm never blown away by the writing in most comics. Don't take that as a hit on the writing. It's fine.
It was alright, yeah.
Normally I'd be really outraged by killing off a fixture of the Marvel Universe like the Watcher, but I find myself just kind of pulled into the story. I really want to read more. Let's talk about the art. What do you guys think?
The art's pretty solid.
It gives it a kind of like noirish feel,
Yes.
which is clearly what they're trying to do. It's a mystery. It's a murder mystery.
Yeah.
And they're building a team of investigators and going to dark places.
I like the scenery. They get some really good scenery in it.
One thing I did have a problem with in this book, there's like massive destruction. Nobody gives a shit about people.
Right.
No one gives a about the people around this destroyed city block. There's dead people, and they're not even... They're not being like, oh, this life lost. It's so tragic. It's like, but another villain destroyed stuff. That happens.
What bugs me is the fact that they're in space and they have these weird helmet things on that don't have a cover. Even if they're inside and the building is destroyed.
Yeah, they restore the atmosphere.
They're not going to restore the atmosphere. The building can't do that if it's intact. If it's not intact.
That one. How do you know?
What'd you think of the writing?
Did you build it?
I liked
I thought it was cool.
some of the interactions. I really like the diner scene.
So how would you rate the art?
I would give the art. I'd give the art an 8. I really like the art.
8 out of 10.
That was cool. 8 out of 10. Yeah.
I would give the art a 7. Still really good. It's not pushing a lot of boundaries, but it's well done.
I like that he's stretching himself as an artist. I've seen him from humble beginnings, and now doing a big event like this, I'm glad to see him on it. I feel like it's more like a 7.
Okay.
Writing, I'd give it a 5. It's good, but it's not great.
I'd give the writing a 7. I don't know why. I really liked it.
Yeah. I give it a 6, and I only say that because there were some moments in there, like the fact that we don't see them being heroes when there are clearly people in danger.
Yeah.
Now, that could have been artistic license. It could have been Deodato being like, well, there's some people in there.
Yeah.
But
Were we talking writing as in...
I call that story.
Dialogue or plot?
all of it, like scripting,
so you're
dialogue.
okay, I definitely take points away for the characters not being heroic. I guess I changed it to like a 6.
Would you read Original Sin #2?
Would I read it? Yes. Would I buy it? I'm not sure.
Would I buy it? No. I might wait for a little while.
I'm going to buy all of them. I want to see where it goes.
Overall ratings, I still give it a 5. I'm on the fence. It's decent.
Yeah.
And the art's pretty good, but the story isn't pulling me in all that much. So... maybe if the overall story goes somewhere, I'll buy the trade.
I love the fact that they did some things in there that I've never seen before, like the Punisher and Doctor Strange teaming up. Almost on that basis alone, I will give it a 7. I like my stories to start with a 7, kind of. I want it to have a slow build.
It has to be able to build.
Yeah, I want it to crescendo into something awesome. I don't know if the Original Sin will do that.
Well,
you know
it's
what
a
we didn't
mystery.
talk about is the fact that they reference something called the Original Sin, and you don't really have any idea what that is.
Yes.
But I do want to know what it is.
That's true, and I have every confidence that they will tell you what it is.
Right.
So anyway, that's a recommendation from us. You can click the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. You can visit us at littlehouseonline.com. You can also visit us at the Garden State Comic Fest on August 23rd. We will be there in person.
I think you should go to comicsfix.com.
Comicsfix.com? What's that?
Well, people call it the Netflix of the digital comics world. You pay one rate, and you get all the comics you can read for that rate.
You can go to comicsfix.com to check out more about that. I want to thank you all for watching. I am Sal.
I'm Ethan.
And I'm Ben.
So long, and see you next week.